Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to another episode of Penny Dreadful Thursdays. Is where I sit, play Magic Online, and we play a fun free format. Today, we're going to attempt to draw all the cards and then blow our opponent up. So this deck is built around the card Zenith Flare, where it deals X damage to any target, and you gain X life, where X is the number of cards with a cycling ability in my graveyard. Every single other card outside of lands in this deck has the keyword cycling on it. Okay. Um, and all of them cycle for a single mana except for Sweltering Suns, which is a board wipe and is going to be mostly necessary in this deck. We do have lands that cycle, just the 4 Forgotten Caves, because Secluded Steppe is not legal in this format, and we don't have a red-white cycling land. The backup plan, plan A, is to play a Flourishing Fox on 1, followed by a Stinger or Healer, and then just, start cycling cards at the end of our opponent's turn to hit them for with a very big fox, or ping them a bunch of times a lot. And Draenith Healer gains some life. Spark Spray is a bad removal spell. And if a Chroma's Blessing can win the game. If we have a couple of foxes and we cycle like 6 or 7 cards and they're really big, we do also have, Vantasaur, Winged Shepherd, and Desert Ceradon. For those of you who have played Living End, you'll recognize these, draft chaff commons. In the board, we also have cycling cards. Valiant Rescuer to go wide against the removal heavy decks. Gilded Light gives us Shroud against Storm and Burn if necessary. Confessor works when you cycle. Whenever a player discards a card, you may gain a life. So that's going to come in against Burn or any heavy aggro deck. Shredded Sails blows up artifacts and deals with flying creatures if we need to. And Boiling Seas for the blue decks, because fuck your islands. That's what I got. All that being said, let's try and blow up some people's faces. All right, we are on the draw, which is fine. Fox on 1, Zenith Flare in hand, a bunch of cyclers to find the rest of the lands. Keep. Well, there goes the Zenith Flare. So this fox has got to do some work. And we'll probably find another Zenith Flare at some point. Fox on 1. Chakotli Honor Guard. All right, so this looks like D&T. A Chroma's Blessing might be good. Let's cycle the Venusaur. Always yield to the Fox. Cycle the Spark Spray. Fox go up. Attack for 3. We don't currently have Dreadnought in the format. Oh, it's a Hunted Horror deck. Awesome. Love this. This is great. So this card is normally not really good, but combined with cards like Tocatli Honor Guard, it can get it's a 2-mana 7/7. Can we get to 7? You cycle for white mana. Is a second Fox where we want to be? I think a second Fox is where we want to be. All right, so that being said, we're going to hold off. We'll cycle this a Chroma's Blessing at the end step. We're going to get Vindicated. No, Boromir. Okay, that's fine. We're going to take 7. This is going to hurt just a little bit. I could double block, but I'm not looking to do that quite yet. End step, cycle this a Chroma's Blessing, grow the Foxes. All right, triple Spark Spray is not really what I want. Grow my Foxes, grow. All right, so I could play this Dranith Healer. Let's cycle a Spark Spray, making this a 1-for-1 trade. All right, Forgotten Cave's okay. If I play this Dranith Healer, I'm not really doing much. Let's cycle. Because what we're really looking for is another Zenith Flare like that. Right, the current number is 7, which is fine. My Foxes are very big. I'm waiting for a removal spell. Grand Abolisher. Well, that is unfortunate. Oh, okay. So this will probably be okay. I wonder if it affects cycling. That's going to be the next question. All right, let's play this Battlefield Forge. So we're at 7 cards. All right, we're going to pass. Because at the very least, we have 2 cycles. My Foxes are bigger than the Hunted Horrors right now. They don't block this Hushbringer, which is unfortunate. But The Zenith Flare can also be used as a very expensive removal spell if we need to. Why are we swinging with Boromir? Okay. This feels like a trap. Okay. Block. Block. Cycle. 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 All right. There's an Achroma's Blessing. All right. Our creatures are very big. We're going to let them do whatever they want to do. Their stuff's indestructible, so they don't die, but I also don't lose my foxes. So they die in like 2 different ways. So let's cycle, grow the foxes. They have 1 card in hand. So all right. We have 13 cards in the graveyard. Activate Shambling Vent. Oh, perfect. All right. Cast. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to choose white. Is the last card in your hand a removal spell? No, it was not. All right. So what are we doing with these big dumb creatures? So Sweltering Suns is fine, but it gets rid of their enablers. But on 3 mana, they're already gonna have a big fat fatty. So I'm gonna bring in these Gilded Lights against the discard spells. Actually, they're probably a very heavy removal spell deck. So let's get this Valiant Rescuer in. Confessor is like medium in this matchup. Fox on 1. Keep. His hand is fantastic, actually. So it's Fox on 1, Fox Cycle on 2. Yep, you get to take my Spark Spray. It doesn't do anything except cycle. Cast Fox on 1. And it's going to be Fox Cycle Shepherd next turn. Yep. Hushbringer is fine. Clifftop Retreat. Cast the Fox. Attack. No blocks. I didn't expect them to. Alright. Always yield to Fox. So we didn't draw a cycler. That is not great. Alright, so they're at 3 mana. They can vindicate one of my foxes. No. Hunted Horror? Okay. That's fine. Attack me for 1. Alright. Cycler? I mean, ask and ye shall receive. So, what is the plan here? I think it's Snarl, reveal the plains. And I can play a Rescuer and leave up the second one. Oh, it's a 2-mana cycle anyways. So, I'll do that. And, like, I can throw everything in front of the bus if I need to. But I'm going to take at least 1 hit from the Hunted Horror. 2 Hunted Horrors. Okay, so I'm definitely going to... True Believer. You have Shroud. Okay. I'm going to take 8. This is fine. Not drawing a cycler there is not great. Always yield. Okay. That's perfect. We're going to cycle this. Draw another cycler. Love that. Love that. All right. So we're going to pass. All right. Honor Guard is fine. It's a 1/3. We're going to double block one of the horrors. Cycle. All right. So we're going to do this. Take 8, go to 3. And we should be able to go wide enough / tall enough to deal with what they have on board. All right, let's cycle the Wing Shepherd. This grows the Fox and pings the Rescuer. All right, I'm going to play this Draenei Healer to deal with this with the Hushbringer. I'm not going to attack. I need to make another 1/1 at their end step. Or, well, during combat. Sword of Light and Shadow. Well, shit. Okay, we're dead. That kills me. Alright. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, so the Rescuers aren't great in this matchup. They're Big things have trample. Shredded Sails is going to be great against the sword because we just lose. Love that. I kind of want Sweltering Suns. Yeah. I think I'm going to board those in. And how big are you? You are 3/6s. I'm going to board out the Ceradons. I think they're the worst of the 6-mana draft commons. All right, so we'll be on the play for this game, which hopefully is Fox with a couple of creature cycles. Did OBS crash? No. I'm still live here. Did Twitch crash? Twitch. Twitch? Huh. I mean, my internet's not down. Otherwise, Moto wouldn't work. I don't know if my Twitch app crashed. This hand doesn't have a Fox, but it does have 4-mana Zenith Flare and a Dranis Stinger. I'll go down to 6 just once. Alright, this hand is fine. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to bottom the Chroma's Blessing. That's the card that they'll take with Duress anyways. So we're going to play Basic Mountain. I'm going to restart my Twitch app. Alright, so I am live. Love that for me. And there's the Fox. Alright. Play the Battlefield Forge. Wonder why Moto's chugging. Play the Dranis Stinger. And then next turn we can start cycling and grow the Fox. Joke's on you, opponent. I don't have non-creature, non-lands. Empty soda is empty. Oh, and right on time. So they don't know about this Spark Spray, which is great. I'm going to attack for 2. I'm going to leave this in my hand for now. I'll cycle at the end of their turn. Mostly because if I draw a Zenith Flare, I don't want it to get sniped. Boromir. Alright. So they played a land already. Let's do that. Always yield to the Stinger. Always yield to the Fox. Draw a card. Alright, there's a Shredded Sails. That will keep. Well, that's a land. That's fine. Well, maybe I'm supposed to cycle first? No, cancel, you fool. Yay, triggers. Yep, there's the untap land. Attack with Fox. Didn't think they were gonna block. Love that for me. The cycle on you is 2. Yep. Okay. It's alright. We'll have 4 mana next turn to just effectively go off. Alright. You gonna attack me for 3? Yep, sure. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'll go to 16. Nevermore. Okay. That's fine. I'm not expecting Zenith Flare to win this game. Flourishing Fox. Okay. That's fine. Cycle. My turn. Love that for me. Play a Battlefield Forge. Cycle this Wing Shepherd. Oh, there's a Zenith Flare. Cycle the Venusaur. Big Fox is big. We can cycle the Fox if we need to. Attack with everything. They block the Stinger. I'm going to attempt to kill them. Oh, they just die. That's right. Go to 8. Found another Venusaur. They go to 7. And we win the game. Yay! Did it. I see chicken in the queues. Chicken. Calling all chickens. Well, that was quick, actually. I didn't even just click through stuff. This doesn't have an untapped land. Hey, Sophia. What's up? I'm gonna mulligan. This hand has a bunch of tap lands and nothing to do with it. Alright, gonna go to 6 or 5. Mulligan. Doing alright. Doing alright. I'm gonna keep this hand though. This hand does stuff. We're gonna bottom the Zenith Flare. We're not ready for it. We're gonna bottom the Akroma's Blessing because I need 3 lands. How you doing, Sophia? Are you bot? Nice. More basic swamps. What does that mean for the hometown hero? Alright, we have 2 different cyclers on one. Blue-black. Interesting. Okay. Storm. Some Kaito. Okay. We're going to cycle this Wing Shepherd. Hey, more cycle lands. Love that. I'm an idiot. I wasn't supposed to cycle that one. I was supposed to cycle the red one because I have a basic plains that I'm playing this turn. Hey, thanks for the follow, Easy. How you doing? How you doing? It's going. We're over here just attempting to draw all the cards. My opponent's got a Planeswalker, and this is not great for us. We're just over here drawing 2 cards a turn. Good stuff. Duress? No. Vote mana? Making mana. What are we doing? Ninjas? How many ninjas are in this format? Not many, I don't think. Ashiok? Hard evidence. Okay. Dark ritual. Okay. Yes. Yes, this is. Polymorph the crab token. I'm about to die. How bad is this? Blightsteel Colossus. Awesome. So what does that mean? That means I'm very sad, and I don't think I can win this game. Alright, so we got a fox. This fox, this is Chroma's Blessing, has to draw another 1-mana cycler. If this is Chroma's Blessing draws a 1-mana cycler, we live. If it does not, we die. If they have a removal spell, we die. Actually, I lied. We don't just die. We block. We block with the fox. Cycle. This smells like a removal spell. No, that's a Draenei Stinger. Okay. I don't think I can win because I am dead on their next turn. All right, they drew a card. So, cycle. The plan. All right. Zenith Flare does stuff, except it's not going to be enough stuff. Love that. All right. Concede. We are very dead. We didn't see too many islands. There's a lot of non-basic, non-islands. Huh. We got comboed. I mean, Valiant Rescuer is kind of like the only thing I could see bringing in here. Um, Dumping the Sweltering Suns. We just want an overabundance of creatures. So other games I play are mostly Dragon Age. I'm doing a replay of the original trilogy in preparation for Veilguard. This hand is fine. I'm going to keep it. In preparation for Veilguard that comes out. And I will be I play a lot of the original 2 Baldur's Gate series. Those are my favorite games of all time. I spent way too much money and way too many hours playing that game. Hey, that's a fox. We love that for me. We are going to cast a stinger. It's going to hurt, but it's going to be necessary. So, hopefully, we don't just die to a turn for, no, all the foxes. All right. Fox numero uno. Fox numero dos. If we get hit by board wipe, we get hit by board wipe, and that's pretty good for our Zenith Flares. We need to draw another non-cycling land is the plan. Hopefully, we're going to cycle this Forgotten Cave in response to just about anything. Not that. Oh, so they drew the Blightsteel. Okay. Three-card combo, draws 2 cards, has the combo in their hand. Love that. All right. I mean, yep. All right. Always yield. Always yield. All right. So my foxes grow. That's a Dranith healer. That's great. Cycle. 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 All right. We might have wormed our way out of this one. No attacks. Oh. And the board wipe. Okay. Love that. Well, that was not great. All right, on to round 3. We're currently 1-1. Thanks, Jeffrey. Appreciate the follow. Oh, and I missed the magical number. Oh no, I missed the first magical number. That is unfortunate. I did not have a speech prepared for 42 followers. But thanks for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who clicks the follow button. Oh, we're at 44. Love that. Love all of these followers. I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. Or, clicking the button and just saying hi. Let's pop in on a match while we wait. Let's go see what Fan is up to today. Yeah, I mean, I'm from Eastern Pennsylvania, really. So I just do this because I enjoy it and I find it fun. And it looks like Orzhov control versus 5 color and burial rates. What? More vindicates. Vindicates. Reveal. That's a face down exile card. Iona, Ashen Rider, BTL. All right, love that. Love somebody playing BTL. And that's a Kahira. Okay. Okay. The Kai is Guile in response to the Unburial Rites. Kid taking 5 here, 4 cards in hand, 5 cards in hand. It's a little hot. High is supposed to be like 85 degrees today. Sorin Grim Nemesis. That is a card I haven't seen in years. I love this card. I love that card. It's so good. So good. Draws cards, deals damage. All I could want in a Magic card. Obtuse Appropriation. So, that is a 4 mana devoid, so it doesn't have a color, which means it gets around cards like Akroma's Blessing. And it steals other people's cards. Drag to the bottom. Love that. That's a four mana? Yeah. 4 mana -5/-5 because each of Kid's lands have every basic land type. So let's see. 6 mana. Elspeth, another Sorin. The Eternal Wanderer. Love that Planeswalker. I am not currently in the market to join any more like Discords. My Discord suite is full as it is, and I don't have time to keep up. But I thank you for the offer. More Assassin's trophies. Just over here, rampant fan. Kaya Ghost Assassin, more Planeswalkers. Love that. Love that. All right. All right. Card advantage. What was the discard? A Prismatic Omen? My Discord is the same as my streamer name. So you can find me on Discord there. All right, we got a Birth of Meletus. Love that. Love that. Is there any Planeswalkers they can get back currently? No. But Kid's giving up the goat. Fans up 1-0. See if there's anything else we can find. We got some cube going on, some pre-modern, more pre-modern. No, no. So we're just on the weights. Just on the weights. Got maybe 2 minutes. So all that being said, let's do this. So in regards to that second match, I don't know if there's anything we really could have done short of playing. No, Chain Lightning doesn't work because they're a 1-turn combo. They're going to do it with 5 mana. Like Tybalt's Trickery is kind of like the only thing I could think of. Dino emotes. I saw the request. It popped up on my phone. I will respond after my stream is over. The first game, Plan A worked. Plan B didn't need to come out, so that was great. Match 2, there wasn't, like I said, there wasn't a whole lot we could have done there. We didn't have like Zenith Flare mana up to deal with their crab token. Magic Online. What are you doing? I don't know what you take here. Gifts, probably. Gifts will be cast first. BTL is going to be hard to hit for. No, they'll have all 4 colors. Yep, takes gifts. And is probably going to get hit with a duress of their own. So let's pop that out. So, do you know anything about this game, Easy? All right, so we got a duress, probably. Ooh, there's took Obnixilis. This is going to be a whole lot of like no hands do nothing. Yeah, agonizing remorse, taking the bring to light. Oh, 2 bring to lights. All right, so takes one of them. That goes there, that goes there. Promising vein. All right, so this is a game called Magic the Gathering. It's 31 years old now. It is primarily a card game. This is the online version of it. Uncharted Haven comes into play. You use lands to cast spells and do things, play creatures, cast some very powerful spells like Gifts Ungiven and Obnixilis. There was another Plains played. Chosen color is green. All right. Oh, is Kahira in hand? I think Kahira is in hand. Yeah, there's no companion in the companion zone. More planes. Incoming Kahira. Incoming Kahira. Yep. So Kahira is a creature. Come here. It's got. Hey, come back. It's got power and toughness 3/2 and a whole bunch of other words on it that are mostly irrelevant. It's a 3/2 with vigilance. Vigilance means it does not tap to attack. The objects, there are a couple objects in this game. To either get your opponent's life total, which is the big numbers. All right, so those are all gone. So get these big numbers here to 0. Okay. You can also reduce their deck size, which is the number of cards remaining in their library, to 0. That's another win condition. Another one specific to Magic Online is their time clock to go to 0. If your match clock goes to 0, you lose. There are many other win conditions. Some of them are very difficult to accomplish. Some of them are relatively easy. And there are a bunch of ways to play this game. Those are very, very like the very basic rules. You use mana from lands or other mana sources. There are other ways to produce mana. artifacts, creatures, like 4 enchantments produce mana to cast spells. That is a pile. Alright, our match has started. Let's get in for round 4. Playing against J Mecha. Alright. We're in for a fight, I think. I mean, this is a hand of magic cards. We do have a Zenith Flare, and we have a Zenith Healer, so we won't die very quickly. And we can cycle this Forgotten Cave on one. J's on them all to 5. Okay. Let's reveal this Plains here and pass the turn. Yep. You go do some work. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Alright. Drawing a Forgotten Cave is great. Drawing a Draenei Stinger is better. Love that. Yeah, definitely. Sure. You have a good rest of your day, Easy. Double white core Spirit Dancer. Alright. Boros Auras. Alright. A second Draenei Stinger, I think, is necessary. Attack for 2. So this is Boros Auras. Or mono white auras in this case. Rafine's Guidance. Is that just +1/+1? Just +1/+1. Okay. Alright. Daybreak Coronet. Okay. And lifelink? And lifelink. Why does this card grant lifelink? This is always a problem. Always yield. Alright. This is gonna take forever. This game is gonna take forever. Alright. So that being said, alright, let's play this Draenei Healer, I think, and cycle the Fox. The Fox could grow enough to deal with this, but always yield. Alright. A second Zenith Flare isn't what I really want right now. I was looking for land. And has fun. Alright, we're dead. Dead. Fine. 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 I should have just Sweltering Suns. Should have just done it. We don't really have much for this matchup. Rescuer's probably okay. At least until they have flying. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Just got to remember to pull the trigger on the Sweltering Suns early. This hand is a bunch of tap lands. No one drop. Going to 6. Alright, this hand is fine. We're going to bottom a land. Hopefully grow this fox very quickly. Favored Hoplite. Cool. That's their 1-drop du jour. Always yield to fox. Alright. So we have a Drainus Stinger plus Cycler for next turn. And we're just going to be trading damage, I suppose. I forgot. You have to click stuff. Come on. Thanks, Magic Online. Cycle. Pay red. Always yield. Alright. Drawn cards. If they go land Daybreak Coronet, I'm going to be very upset. Going to be very upset. Tap, target creature, get bigger. Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't going to block anyways. I would like to draw a Cycler. That'd be great. That'll work. Cycling. Gain a life. Drawn land. It's not good. Hopeful Eidolon. Just cast. Alright. 1-1 with lifelink. Doesn't do much. Alright. Cycle the Fox. Play land. Fire. Malazer. Pew pew. Alright. So now we're on the draw. This is where things get much more interesting. Maybe I'm supposed to be playing the Destroy All Enchantment Cycler. I think that might be it. over the Boiling Seas. Oh, right. They're a Luris deck, too. This hand doesn't have a second land. It's going back. This hand is fine. Let's put the Ceradon on the bottom because we could play these lands as actual lands. If we draw a Plains or a Mountain, we'll be happy. We did not. So, tap land. This is unfortunate. I was supposed to play the Clifftop Retreat. Yep, that's how I'm gonna die. Alright. Yep. Yep. Alright. Battlefield Forge is great. Cast. Cycle of Spark Spray because it doesn't really do anything. Always yield to foxes. Cycle of Forgotten Cave. Alright, that's a Winged Shepherd. Alright, so we're looking to dodge Daybreak Coronet. Fuck. Alright, that's not great. 8 is a lot. 8 is a lot. 8 is a lot. Alright, Cycle of Shepherd. Cycle of Vantasaur. Cycle of Ceradon. At this point, we're actively dead. Yep. Alright. We've died. Borosaurus is like one of the best decks in the format. And I did not have any destroy enchantments. And J-Mecha is also one of the best players in the format. So that it was not going to work out for us very well. All right, so we got mono red versus Dimir control. Looks like Dimir control. Um, let's see. Oh, we have a final round that started. Love that. Final round for us. All right, against kids. They're playing Bring to Light. We have Fox on one. That's all we need to know. We have Fox on one. The aggro deck is going to aggro. Keep. We're on the draw, which is unfortunate. And they are on a mull to 6, which is better for us. Broker's Hideout to go fetch a basic and gain a life. Reveal the mountain. Play a fox on one. Temple. Let's cycle a shepherd. Grow the fox. Always yield. Cycle the hey fan. All right. Second fox is pretty good because this first one's gonna eat it. How you doing today, fan? I just watched one of your matches earlier. Yeah? Yeah. You are or I am? You gonna Assassin's Trophy? Yeah. Yeah, I love Zenith Flare. It is a fantastic deck. Alright. Do I deploy the Fox now? No. I'm gonna keep the Fox in hand for now. Yeah. Because they're more than likely. Oh. Let's do this. Yeah, they're playing 5-color Bring to Light. I did comment on there's a Zenith Flare. That's great. That is actively fantastic. I'm gonna let this Frantic Search resolve if they blow up my Fox. I'll deploy the other one. Discards a second Frantic Search and an Uncharted Haven. You're gonna take 5? Yeah. See? Assassin's Trophy. Love that. Yes. I'm gonna go get a basic planes. I'm gonna play a second Fox. Yeah, Prismatic Omen is fine. Let's cycle this Forgotten Cave. Grow the Fox. Another Forgotten Cave. There's a Sweltering Suns that does actively nothing in this matchup. We got 6 cards in the yard. Alright, let's spend a bunch of mana for no reason. What 2-mana enchantment? The the Lightning Rift? No, we are not playing Lightning Rift. We're playing Draenus Stinger and Healers because Rift gets eaten by Duress, and there's a bunch of Duress running around in this format. Spark Spray. Attack. Going to 6. Love that for me. Love that for me. They're going to gifts. This is 1,000% gifts. Go get Iona and Unburial Rights. I'm going to let them gifts, and I'm going to blow them up in my end step. They're going to die. They're going to die. Very dead. But I don't let them gifts without knowing that they're very dead. I mean, they have access to their entire deck. So, well, I can't right now. They're resolving gifts. But I am going to kill them as soon as gifts resolves. They're going to die. This is gifts, not BTL. BTL casts the spell, gifts does not. You can have the Ashen Rider. Wait, it's I choose, and those cards go to the graveyard. All right, so there you go. You can have those, and I'm going to fire my laser. Red, red, colorless, white. Bang. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as the fox hit them, I knew that we were going to win the game. So Gilded Light's going to come in, Sweltering Sun's going to come out. My favorite sideboard card right now is Boiling Seas, so that's coming in. And I think we will cut Spark Spray. Spark Spray seems like the card to cut. So I'm going to cut that. So it protects against gifts. And their whole plan is to BTL for gifts. Fox on 1. Keep. So with Storm being one of the top 10 in the meta, and a bunch of discard running around, I have a bunch of stuff for those, really. All right, Battlefield Forge. Forge. Come on, Magic Online. Do the damn thing. Fox on 1. Yeah, so a bunch of the control decks are running Give Iona packages. And Boiling Seas. It is sorcery speed boil. So we're going to cycle the Winged Shepherd, grow the Fox, hopefully draw a land. That's a land. Cycle the Vantasaur. There's a Draenus Stinger. That's fine. Attack them for 3. I'm going to boil some seas. It's going to be great. All right. Cycle a Ceradon. Grow the Fox. Cycle the Drainus Stinger. I didn't see any in the 2 games they played you either. Cycle the Forgotten Cave. Blow up my Flourishing Fox. Love that for me. Love that for me. I'll take a basic Plains, thanks. I'll draw a card. I'll cycle for F6 value. Bang. The one-sided Armageddon. My opponent's like, what is going on? They're gonna gifts for 4 lands. This is like the ultimate feel bad gifts. This is the Cascade Balance deck. I always love casting one-sided Armageddons. They're so good. My opponent's like, how do I what is going on? How does this work? Why are you playing terrible Magic cards? Oh, we did I was not around for that. I was not around for that. Go for the combo anyways. Do you not realize all of your lands are gone? Or do you not think you're dead in 4 turns? There's an Achroma's Blessing, an Avantasaur. Cycle. Cycle. Oh god. My opponent is very, very dead. Bang. If they go Land Dark Ritual, we could die. Nope. They're banking on us not having another flare. No, they just needed 1 because the flashback on Unburial Rights is only 4 mana. Doesn't matter. They're just getting double barrels. All right. So yeah, that was 5 matches, and that was really quick. At least I think it was 5 matches. Let's check. Oh no, only 4 matches. It was not. We lost. We lost to J Mecha playing Boros Auras. So we have 1 more match to go, and I will recap what we have gone through today. Um, so we played against, yeah, we lost to J Mecha playing Boros Auras, and we lost to LVG playing um, Demir Polymorph. I lost to a Polymorph deck because they had Enabler, Polymorph, Board Wipe in game 2. I had them dead, and they had literally Enabler, Polymorph into untap, Board Wipe, kill you. And it just, sometimes you just cannot. Sometimes you just cannot. No, next week we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. This is my favorite deck. Okay. We are bringing Seance back again. I love this deck. I'm going to try and play it at least once every season. Um, yeah, yeah, and we got some goodies. I'm not gonna spoil it, um, but this is I love this card. I love this card so much. I wish it was actually good. I think I went 3-2 in the last couple of leagues. Let me check Penny Dreadful. You know, we can just click on my account. That's this season. Yeah, 3-2 is about my standard. Uh, nope, nope. Sometimes there's random O4s because I can't build decks to save my life. MKM standard. Yeah, this is, yeah. Seance, I went 2-2 and then 3-2. This was a test league just to make sure it worked. And then it was a 3-2, and I don't think I played it at all last season because I had other stuff going on. Yeah, I was playing Dubious Challenge, but Seance is one of my favorite decks to play. I could have just clicked the all button, but yeah. And I was wrong last week when I said Soul Flare went 9-6 because the first league was terrible. Was it legal last season? I don't know. We'll find out. Penny Dreadful, yeah, it was legal last season. I just didn't think to play it. I had 1,000 other things going on. But it's been legal a whole bunch. actually. Almost it's been legal every season of Penny Dreadful. I have a frog in my throat. Yeah, I mean, I went 5-4 with it in season 32. Oh, hey, auto assigning archetypes. Mm. Um, but yeah, no. Oh, we're still waiting. Still waiting. This one's probably close to being over. Oh, it doesn't? Fair enough. See, why couldn't Jay have hands like this against me? Where it's just one drop into do nothing, one drop, no aura, do nothing, two drop. I don't have Scratfall open. Oh, so they did have an enchantment. I don't have Scryfall open. There's I needed a yeah, so I don't know if they're on Boros exactly. I think they might be on Mono White. Because in the 3 games we played, I didn't see a single red land. And here they have 5 white mana and they got Assassin's Trophy. Why are you discarding Paraceline? That seems highly incorrect. Are you assuming you're not dead this turn? Oh, they discarded the gift for Iona's. Maybe. Maybe. I love this card. This is a fantastic card design. Like, just in general, this is a fantastic card design. Like, especially in these Voltron style decks. All right. So with Iona in play, they're safe for a turn or two, I think. I assume Jay doesn't have any way of dealing with a resolved Iona. just see a random black land and the was it what's the devoid vindicate that allows you to cast Iona, or that would allow Jay to cast Iona, because that'd be hilarious. But I can't. It's absolute obtruse appropriation. That would be absolutely hilarious. Okay, now the game is over. Stolen Iona. Why are you not attacking? Oh, are you just waiting for another removal spell? Hold on. 30 divided by 7 is... math is hard. 6 times 7 is 42. So it's 5. So 5 turn clock versus the 3 turn clock. Yeah, that makes sense. So they're waiting for another tutor, I think, to either find a removal spell or... Yeah. Yeah. Barring some serious shenanigans, I think the game is effectively over. But I think Jay's just wanting more information. And will probably concede to a removal spell on the Illuminator. Yeah, clock might do it. But I assume this is only game 1 based on clock times. So it might... To be fair, it might behoove Kid to figure out something. BTL with 5 colors. What's your other... I think you just get Ritual of Soot here. Into gifts. I mean, that's a line. Like, I'm not sure you just don't get the board wipe and don't show 4 more cards. Yeah. I mean, like, it's reasonable, but there's 1, 2, like 5 ways mono white can actively deal with Iona. What is that split card? Crime and Punishment? Why? Oh, it was game 2? Clock isn't a factor. With that being game 2, clock is not going to be a factor in this match. I think they just wanted sideboard information. Which, I mean, makes sense. Like, make them find the sweeper to kill you. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I would have... If I was in Kid Spot, would have just gotten Ritual and just called it a day. Because your opponent's conceding to Ritual because they can no longer do anything and have no way of winning. Casting gifts there gives your opponent more information about sideboarding. Granted, they didn't spend a whole lot of time in sideboards after game 2, so there probably wasn't a like come on, brain, what are you thinking of? There wasn't much of a level, but playing around certain things is probably, you know, reasonable. I don't know what Jay's sideboard looks like. So, and whether or not this particular deck shows up on his YouTube channel, I don't think so. However, we're just sitting here waiting on a match. Yeah. I'm literally the only one waiting on a match here. So, and this right here is a, oh, and look, my match pinged. See, all you gotta do is like pop out and pop back in, and you're fine. All right, last match of the day. We have a fox. We have some cyclers. We have mana to cast the fox. That's important. Uh-oh. Huh. Sure. I'll take 4. Ow, my face. Hey, look, a Zenith Flare. Add white. Cast a fox. Coyote. No blocks. All right. I'll pass. Another coyote. That is okay. My fox is going to be very big. We block. We cycle a stinger. We auto yield to the fox. We cycle a shepherd because this Dranith healer is going to do so much work. Do you get a burst lightning? That'd be great. Chain lightning targeting me. No. Cast Dranith healer. We're not going to attack quite yet. I want to get the second fox going before we attack. I'm blocking. Second fox. Battlefield Forge. Attack with the first fox. We're at 8. Oh, that's a pop. That hurts. Yep. I got popped. Hey, chicken. We have one red mana tapped. 2-2 currently. This is we lost to mono white auras and blue black polymorph because I cannot beat a Blightsteel Colossus. Just can't do it. Especially when they go Blightsteel, untap, sweep your board. Yeah. I do quite like polymorph. Cunning Coyote in the board has been plotted. Yeah. Yeah, they did that to me game 1. I was very dead. All right. Cycloadranus Stinger. Always yield to the healer. Cycle a Wing Shepherd. Grow my Foxy Boys. Cycle a Chroma's Blessing. Grow, my minions, grow. Alright, Clifftop Retreat is fine. We'll play that. Cycle of Vantasaur. Alright. Attack. Right? Right. Attack with these. Yep, that seems reasonable. They go to 12. I have 2 cyclers if need be, a Zenith Flare if in case of emergency. Godric, that's 3. That's fine. Coyote. Yeah. So that's 7. Turn your stuff sideways. 7, 8, 9. I can go up to 9. And value Zenith Flare wins the game. Yep. Yep. All right. Time for Confessor to show its very, very goodness. So Confessor's Dranith Healer 5, 6, and 7. Do I want Valiant Rescuer? Do I want to just become lower to the ground? I think I might. And then cut 2 Wing Shepherds and a Vantasaur. I think those are relevant here, or less relevant. I got to Boiling See somebody today. Yes, I did. It was great. That card should not be in my sideboard, just because it won me a match. but it should not be in my sideboard. The Aura Extraction. That's the card I was thinking of. It's 2 mana, destroy target enchantment with cycling. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Anytime I can fit like a Boiling Seas or a Nature's Wrath into my sideboard, I will do that. Uh, Fox on one, get him going. Yep. Keep. Oh, Kumano. This is gonna hurt a little bit. A little bit. I would like to draw an untapped land. That'd be great. Okay. Robber of the Rich. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, oh, and they flipped a land? How rude. Joke's on you, opponent. I drew another one. All right. So we got. All right. So there's a coyote. We're going to take 1,000,000 points of damage. Yeah, it's fine. All right. I'm going to take 6. Cycle. Cycle. All right. Drawing a mountain there is not terrible. This is fine. Okay. So I have to cast this. This sucks. I'm not attacking. Being on the back foot here is hard. I really need an untapped white source, is what I really need. A white source that's not this Battlefield Forge. If I can get this Dranith Healer down, I think we'll be okay. I made boo-boo. No, I didn't. No, I did not. I forgot I have stuff. All right, cool. That's fine. We're okay with this. All right, so I think we have to. This feels really, really bad. Yep. I will offer the trade with Godric. That is fine. Okay. It's not the worst thing that could happen. All right, so that has to stick around because otherwise I'm just dead. No. Hey, nobody. One is not none, folks. Yep. Deal. Always yield. Okay. Oh. Um. Crap. So they have two cards in their hand. I can either. Yeah. Yeah. I can either cycle, go to 3, hope one of those isn't a bolt, wipe the board. If it's a bolt or a pop, I lose. If I 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. If it's 2 creatures, I just lose. If it's a bolt, I'm dead anyways. So I think I mean, you can't play around what you can't beat. So I think the plan is to go to 3, make a big fox, draw a card. Oh, we hit a basic land. Oh, that is gold. Pitch a fox. Okay. So does this change my math? 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, it does not change my math. No, don't do that. You'll go back into bolt range. I think I have to hold back because they have 2 cards in their hand. I would die to a haste creature plus a. Yep, dead to pop. Yep. All right. That was close. Game 3. And because I can bring in shredded sales, which deals with um what you call it, Godric. But I also like, yeah, yeah. I talked myself into it. All right, one match to rule them all. I'm gonna take a quick walk. We'll be back. All right, we are back. This looks right. The only thing I could think of otherwise to bring in is the gilded light, but I don't think that is a thing I really want. Oh no, I broke my microphone. All right. Oh, and we're on the play? Huh. I forgot about that. That makes this so much better. Double Zenith Flare is very interesting. I mean, I don't know if we're getting a 4. I think we keep it, but I don't. I'm going to keep it, but I don't know. Because we could die really early with this hand. With 2 non basics and no Fox. Like, I'm going to play this Valiant Rescuer on 1. Or on 2. Yeah, no. So I'm not looking to mold the Fox. Our opponent on mold a 6. That took a little bit, so it was probably marginal, maybe a 1 land with a bunch of 2 drops. Um, I'm more thinking double Zenith Flare is like 2 4-mana cards in this matchup is a little sketchy. I'm not going to cycle this Chroma's Blessing because I don't have anything else to cycle. This is attacking. This is dealing damage at least once. Is it going to hit me twice? No. Definitely not. I mean, the second one will get eaten. But I think if we get to untap with this rescuer, then I think we'll be okay. Taking 7 here is rough, but I'm gonna. This Rescuer is our entire game plan. All right, cycle the Akroma's Blessing. Always yield. All right, drew the 4th land. Yeah. That might have not been the right call, but I don't think there's much. You're swinging with both? Yep. All right. Cycle. Make a token. All right. I'll preserve my life total here. Hopefully, I draw at least 1 cycler next turn. I say draw 1 cycler, I draw a Flourishing Fox. Gotta do it. Making the Fox go bye-bye is sad. Pop. Pop goes the weasel. All right. That's a good draw. Let's draw a cycler. Now, the real question is, do I cycle this at the end of turn? Or do I leave it? All right. So they probably have 1, if not 2 more pops in their hand. So I can... All right. I think this is the plan. To play the Confessor, Zenith Flare, the Vexing Devil, take 6. No pop at end step. What are they holding? A bunch of 4-drops? All right. So we're definitely Zenith Flaring the Vexing Devil. Skull Crack. Okay. That's going to put me to 4, which is fine. Yeah. Zergo. Love that. All right, let's cycle this Drain Stinger. Always yes. Always yield. More Battlefield Forges. Awesome. All right. I'm just going to fire off this now because we have seen Skullcrack. Earthshaker Kenra is fine. Yeah. I think I'm done after that. I just want to be able to cycle twice and then flare. Okay, so what's the line here? I think it's preserve my life total as much as possible. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if one of their last 2 cards in hand is pop, we die. Yep. You were correct. That is how we die. I thought about it too. I thought about it. I thought about it. I forgot that pop was legal in this format. Maybe I'm not supposed to be playing Battlefield Forges. And yeah, maybe I was supposed to pay the life for the Vexing Devil. I'd have a couple more creatures. I'd be at a slightly higher life total. Um, and if I don't play into the Skullcrack, I should have read that. And maybe it turns out a little different. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, I mean, like, I drew all of my non-basics there. Like, I knew it was going to be a rough deck. We did get 1 game off them, which is fine. But not finding a board wipe in game 3 is rough. Drawing all of my 2 mana cyclers is rough. Maybe I'm not supposed to keep that opener. I think the keep was fine. I did cast 2 Zenith Flares. Drawing the 3rd one was rough. Yeah, but what are we cutting for our basics is really the thing. Like, do we cut the snarls? Like, these Forgotten Caves are really good. They're really good in this deck. I would play 4 of these and 4 Secluded Steps if I could. But Step is not legal in this format. But I think you're right. I think these snarls need to be basics. And the only possible, like, we should only be playing 8 possible tap lands. Maximize our Fox on 1, I suppose, or cycling on 1. I think that's it. These Boiling Seas should be Aura Extractions. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts. Um, I thought I would see a little bit more control in the meta, or more blue decks, and when I built this deck, um, but it's a lot more creature based, and maybe it's supposed to be like a higher removal, like um, yeah, like the blue one maybe. The blue white one is in there, and the um, black red one are ones that would fit. There's also the green red one, but with the deck being primarily white, do we want Rift? Like, I don't know if Rift is supposed to be the game plan. Um, because paying 2 mana cyclers is just, it's so much mana in this deck. It's so much mana. Maybe uh, discard a card. And I mean, if I was 3 colors, like if I committed to being Jeskai, there'd be a bunch more stuff we could do. Magic Online. I need you to do the thing. Yeah. CYCLE. Because I know there's like the Drake one. Yeah. So when looking for enchantments like Drift, and Slide, because Drift is legal in this format, Slide is not. So many so many decrees. Decree of Silence is legal in this format. That's fine. So, like, Drakehaven might be a card we might want to look at. Um, Faith of the Devoted, which, if we open up into black, we also get the one that brings all of the cyclers back. And if we open up, I'm just sad Hollow One's not legal in this format. Um, and if we open into blue, we do get New Perspectives, which makes this deck absurd. Shadow of the Grave is super good. I would play that card if I could. Yeah, so we could also play Godzilla. Like, that might not be terrible. Like 2. But again, 2 mana is just so much. And that's why I don't like Lightning Rift. What, playing Luris in the cycling deck? I mean, yeah, like if you cut all these big fat creatures, yeah. Yeah, I mean it could be doable. Have to. Oh, have you? Come here. Oh, hey, look. Yeah, Tectonic Reformation, I think is hot. I think that's real hot. I just couldn't quite figure out how to fit it in here. Playing just Clifftop, yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Chain to the Rocks is a good Magic card. Yeah, I mean, like, it's fine. I think Tectonic Reformation is something that I am missing. I don't know where I would put it, but he went 3-1 in a league. Whoa, whoa, Firefox, what'd you do? Firefox, what'd you do? Oh, this is just the same deck. Yeah, I mean, looking at it, it seems add another Scattered Groves over the Sheltered Thicket is yours is much more red heavy. I would think it'd be the other way. Or were you just missing? Yours is much more red heavy than mine is. Because I have a lot of you were missing white. Well, 11, 12. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. And having yeah. Yeah, cave is a real thing. Um but I don't know. So again, my plan A was to Fox on 1 as many times as I could, which I did play Fox on 1 almost a lot. Almost every game this league. Um so that was it was pretty good. Fox did a lot of work. Um I don't know. I mean, Lurrus might be fine. I don't know. I'm like real stuck on 2 mana is a lot, but in the control matchup, I could see it being reasonable. I think. Like, I think that makes sense. Let's see if anybody else has played aggro slide this season. Look at this 4/1. One mana cyclers, Ferocidon, Purge, Combust, Intervention. Rugged Prairie is also legal in this format. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Come back. There we are. Oh, look at that. Came in second at an FNM with it. Yeah, Renunciation's probably okay. I don't. And again, why? Why? Flame Sweep because it's instant. What does this Flare do? Seems alright. Yeah, I mean, I think that might be better than. No, maybe not. But yeah, Pyroclasm and Flame Sweep might be things I want to look into as well. Two farmlands, 27 lands, counting caves as non-lands, I suppose. Playing prairies over retreats. Yeah, I mean, I don't like prairies in this list. I don't know how I feel about it. And then turning a fox into a 4/4 is hilarious, though. I do love that. Yeah, yeah. Farmlands probably get cycled a whole bunch. But sometimes you just have to jump a fox or make a fox big. Was that giant growth? What's the 2 mana giant growth? What if I tried to do both? What is this? It's the same list. This is much more white heavy. Chant the board, sideboard cards. Sideboard cards. Up to 3 farmlands. I mean, if you're playing Renunciation, why play development at all? Is it just because of because it's one colorless mana? That was the one I just looked at. That's the same list. And then everybody else was playing off this list. This is a bunch of blue. All right. I mean, all in all, it seems fine. But maybe Jeru's is probably better. I was just thinking the games were going to go longer and I was going to cast my big fatties a little bit more than I was. Yeah. So, um, no, do that. So, all that being said, let's run over here. Next week, we're going to be playing Seance, in case you missed it. Um, this is one of my favorite cards, and I'm going to try and play it at least once a season. I didn't get to play it last season because I didn't. Um, the next season's coming up pretty quickly, so I want to get in all of my favorites before then. Um, so Seance next week, and I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I hope y'all had a good time. I'll see you next week. If you missed any of today's stream, you can either find it in the VODs on Twitch, or you can go to my YouTube channel. That's linked through my link tree down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to give it a like, comment, subscribe to the channel so you get all of the good new happy videos when Windows doesn't tell me I'm not allowed to record. And I'm live every week, Thursday at noon Eastern, playing a lot more Penny Dreadful. We play a bunch of Penny Dreadful around here. Once again, thank you all for watching. Thank you to my new followers. I greatly appreciate every single one of you coming out, saying hi, watching, even just watching the stream. Put it on in the background. Watching the videos, put those on in the background. I don't care. I'm just glad you allow me some time in your day. That being said, love y'all. See you next week.